minute, you see. Well, it's not going entirely well. See, what I did was I tried to have just one Oreo and then walk away, but it didn't go well, no. Well, it's just too tough to walk away from one Oreo, you know what I mean? It's double stuffed. Alright, Nigel, it's double stuffed. You can't just walk away from double stuffed Oreos. Regular Oreo, you might stand a chance. Well, I'm sure you are like the Dalai Lama, you can just have one, but that's not me, okay? It's just not. Is it about 7 yet? Got to be close to, I can't help but imagine. About 30 seconds and we're intro in. Yes. Should probably get some like band to play for us or something, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I mean, there's clearly a lot of room in here. I think that would be a fantastic idea. Or, we could just play music through some sort of a speaker system. Sure, we've got one of those lying around, haven't we? Yeah, possibly. So, what's that, Philip? We're rolling? Oh, good. Right, well, I don't know what the time is. It's coming up to 7, if it's not already. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host of Go On My Sunday. Too much? Probably. Geoff Steele, everybody. Hello! The cup has returned. We're back in business. Last time there was an absence of cup. But this time, last time I asked you, do we need cup? And you all agreed that yes. Yes, I do need cup. You messaged me in your thousands, in your millions. Some of you even found me and said, Geoff, I cannot have you continue without the cup. So the cup has returned. And it's full of gin. It's not full of gin. But, yes, how have you been? You well? Good. Excellent. Dear. Had a wonderful, wonderful time the last couple of weeks. Especially this week's been fun. But first of all, we need to address the elephant in the room. Not a literal elephant, but just... No, actually, I'm going to talk about my weekend because it's my show and I do what I like. Okay? So, pretty good this weekend. Went out, met some friends in the countryside. I do like the countryside. Lovely rolling hills, lovely views, mountains and stuff. And yeah, quite scary at night time. Down because we were going the wrong way, and then we got told that the location was not the location you'd given me, so I had to reroute through, and it was only like I don't know, maybe like 5 o'clock, but it was dark enough that it could have been like 2 in the morning, right? So, you know, it was dark. So, just driving along down a road that doesn't fit any more cars on it, and it is just like a mile long. It's just like something comes out, a combine harvester comes the other way, just like that. I don't know why it would be at that time, but you never know, do you? It just comes. Didn't happen though, so, but you know, you always do worry. I mean, realistically, the worst that's probably going to happen is someone comes the other way and then one of us, probably me, reverses back a suitable distance and then we're back on good terms again. So yeah, it's good that when you play things out in your mind, you think like, oh, it's going to be really bad, and then you actually think about it and it's like, it's probably not going to be that bad at all. But yeah, no, it was lovely. Hanging out with friends, which is good, seeing as we might not get to do that again for a while. But so yeah, we had a murder mystery evening, which was good. Very well organised by my good friends, and some wonderful. I really realised that I'm not a detective. Just lots of clues, all just, and I just guessed realistically. But yeah, no, because there's like they have like a crime scene, and there's supposedly clues there, and I've seen lots of episodes of CSI and that, and clearly it's taught me nothing. I thought it had. You know when you think you're looking for the right thing, but you just realise that first of all this is make believe, it's not real, and they probably didn't think it through in the detail that you did. In like, you know, you're thinking, well, where's the entry points for the murderer, and then where did this attack happen, what angles and everything else. You realise that comes later, and that it actually, the murder didn't technically happen in said room in the house, it actually happened in an imaginary other location. So everyone else was actually looking for clues, and I was doing CSI work on a location that technically doesn't exist. So that was silly. I brought my black light for nothing. Although, if anyone wants to know where some of the missing items are in that house, I think I know where they are. But yes, they're good. Good, that murder mystery. Good bit of fun. Bit of grown-up fun, but also slightly childish because you're playing pretend. But it's just great fun. Who doesn't enjoy that? So yeah, just I'm going to do more of these. I'm not going to actively search them down with strangers because that's weird. Because you'll meet those. I mean, I like all those people, and we're all having a good time. I fear that you would bump into someone who perhaps, like me, thought this was fun, and then got into it, but then they went deeper than I would, and they're like getting into character. And they're like sitting at home going, "What is my motivation? I am the detective sergeant." Like, you know, I don't know why a detective sergeant would do that. Just be a. Which makes as much sense as any of the other characters. But no, honestly, good fun. Can't really do it with Zoom calls, so you might have to wait for things to lift again. Oh dear. But still, something to look forward to. That's what we need. That's what we need, gang. We need things to look forward to. Off in the horizon. Things that we can go, that's what I'm going to do when all of this is done. I shall return and do these things. And yeah, I think a murder mystery would be another good one to do. But honestly, just good conversations, little walks and stuff. It's good, isn't it? Oh, I've turned into a 75-year-old. Oh God. But luckily guys, I was never cool, so I feel like a lot of my life has just been denying the inevitable. Looking at your parents going, "You're so lame." And you're like, it's gonna be me one day, isn't it? That will eventually be me holding the dinner party. But it's good fun. Yes, but there was also a lot of people upset about the second lockdown, and fine. You didn't enjoy the first one, why would you want to go and see the sequel? But I say to you, gang, let's stay positive. We're already starting to mould our minds onto things that we can look forward to. Now, this is how I'm going to be wanting to see this second lockdown for myself, right? Now, before, I don't know if you did this, but I certainly did myself. I was thinking, right, this is my chance to do some things that I wanted to do, start a project, learn a language, whatever it was. I certainly didn't get into shape last time, and I thought I might. So, and good thing as well, there's a bit of a time limit. So, you know, I can get into, I try and, I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna do some exercise, whether it's just at home, in a darkened room where no one can see me, or go road running, put some tunes on, and just stop being a coward and just get out there, get me running, and come home and do some kettlebells, dumbbells, and I'm not really sure if I'm into that. I mean, the fitness thing, yeah, but just actually lifting weights and stuff, I'm not too bothered, but I will go with it because I've heard a story that if you do a lot of weightlifting and that, you can eat more, and I like eating, so I might have to change my training regime, because it turns out runners don't eat that much. Wasting my time, I think, on that one. But I don't know, I'm not a fitness expert, I will have to work all this stuff out, but yeah, I'm going to do some little goals, some little projects I'm going to get together, thinking about those, and I'm going to come up with a list of things to look forward to as well. So this is going to be good. It would be nice to lose weight though. Just, I don't even weigh, I don't care if I weigh the same. Just, you know, be able to do this up finally. I mean, you can do it up. It just looks a bit silly, doesn't it? But that's fine. See, oh look at that. Yeah. It's male model time. So yes. Well, I've already achieved the first goal, so I haven't got to worry about that. I can continue chowing down. But yeah, I think it would be a good idea. Just, you know what I'm going to do this time, actually, when all's said and done? Yes, I'm going to think about things to look forward to. But you know what I might do this time? I might just relax. If I fancy doing something, I'll give it a go. If it doesn't work, who cares? No one knew I started. Except they will do, because I'll fucking tell you lot, and then you will be like, how's the project going? And I'll go, distraction! So, that'll be fun. To learn magic tricks, I'm too cack-handed. I was trying to do some magic tricks at the weekend as part of my character, you see. So it'll be like, ooh, ooh. And then like, you sort of go like that, put it in the hand, and then you go, oh, pooh, like that, and it's disappeared. Except it hasn't, it's in my inside pocket. So the magic career is going well. I'm impressed by magicians, but at the same time they're also semi-annoying. They're good if you want them, and you're like, let's go see a magic show. Like, oh, or if you like, it's like, I'll do magic, you know, oh, let's have a look, and then they're like, oh, pick a card, and then you go, oh, but this is my card. It's fun, right? But if they just start, if they're like bugging you with it, it's kind of annoying. Bit like jokes, really, or music, or anything. Like anything, really, let's be honest. if you're interested, or they're being interesting with it, if they're just coming at you with it, it's just like, oh God, go away. Yeah, someone's sort of like really like interested in accountancy, just going, look, you can take money off things. Go away. I'm trying to be more relaxed at the minute. I think that would be good for me actually. Just relax a little bit on this lockdown. I've got 4 weeks. Just chill out. Just go with the flow, see what happens. And who knows? Who knows? Don't put any pressure on it. Just I've got good people around me already. It's good. I'll do the Skype thing. We'll do the little quiz things. That'll be fun, won't it? We'll do a quiz on this, but frankly that would involve me learning technology, and that's going to take more than 4 weeks, guys. So I'm afraid never going to happen. This is not going to turn into a quiz show. Okay. Yeah. There you go. So yes, some time to reflect. That's what I'm going with. Some time to reflect. And a chance to use some of that gym equipment that I've been buying over the years. If I buy this, it'll change my life. It never does. So I'm going to start using them. I think the best way, realistically, I just thought of this now, best way to use weights, right? So say we've got, say this was weight, it's just a bit of wood, right? Now if that is in the corner of a room, you might never be like, oh, I should use that one day, and then you're like, oh, right, and then here we go, right, or whatever you do with it, right, you might. It's in the corner. What you need to do is the clever bit. Just put it in the way. So, yeah, just put it in the hallway. Just a set of dumbbells or something. So you're like getting up in the night or something, or just in the morning, like going to the toilet, and they're just in the way. And you're like, oh, so move them, right? And then next person walk through, moves them back, and then you move that, and eventually I figure you'd build some strength. Get back to me on that one. I'm not entirely sure. I thought that through properly, but I think that's a good enough system, isn't it? Start using them and just plonk them in the way. I'm going to walk back in the house now, and all my gym equipment's going to be in the way. Got piled out by the door. Not a barricade situation. If you are watching, please don't. Okay. In fact, don't do that without consulting the person that you're doing it. They need to be aware. Otherwise, accidents happen. Geoff cares. Okay. So there you go. It's been good. So yes, get focused. Right, so some of this information that I've just told you is slightly suspect. It's time for something a little more reliable. Yes. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Geoff's Fact, 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 doo-doo-doo, Geoff's Fact, Geoff's Fact, Geoff's Fact, Geoff's Fact, Geoff's Fact, doo-doo-boo-ho. Yes, now we know how much whatever that was cost. Geoff's Fact. Sean Connery is a legend. Geoff's Fact, Geoff's Fact, Geoff's Fact, Geoff's Fact, Geoff's fact, just fact, just fact, do, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, just fact, whoo, yes. He's a legend, isn't he? Sad times. Oh well. Still, I've ruined my own flow now. It was bad, wasn't it? Oh. Other James Bonds are available. Right, so it was like caring, and then anyway, you have any upset about that, you can ask me more about it in your questions. Your questions, yes. Time for your questions, your favourite part of the show, ladies and gentlemen, where I answer your questions. Right, first of all, we've got Johan from Sweden. Says, you ever been skiing? Yes, I have. Truly terrifying skiing. I kind of went for two reasons. My friends were going, I thought this would be fun, we'll go together. Second of all, scared of skiing. Well, all things to do with skiing, like heights and fucking off quickly down a hill without any real control of speed or direction. So I thought, well, yes, I better go, face some fears, and then I'll become stronger as a result. But that didn't work out. But I had fun nonetheless, and I learned something about skiing. Might do snowboarding though, so who knows, Johan? Might have to come out to Sweden, give it a go after lockdown, obviously. We could do it now. It'd be vaguely illegal and would probably involve me having to put my own boat together and sail over to Sweden with some skis and then get a ski pass. Is it even in season yet? I don't know. But yes, I've been skiing. Good. Do you like skiing yourself, Johan? Yeah. Get back to me. Right. Next we've got Gulliver, who's from all over. Said, where in the world would you most like to visit? Wow, Sweden now. I don't know. Always fancied Iceland, actually. Looks really nice there. Just different. I like to go places where there's a different background, like things look different. Just a different setting. So I can be like, ooh, I've experienced a new thing. So yeah, anywhere that's got a different sort of background to me regular. I don't like going on holiday and you feel like, oh, this feels like 2 minutes down the road. Yeah, I'll waste any time now. So yes, where do I most like to go? Probably Iceland, because I've not been before. But yeah. Thank you for your question. Right, next one. Olivia from Portugal. Do you like Nickelback? Bloody love them. The Canadian Bon Jovi. Are you kidding me? I do actually. I like Nickelback. I think they're fantastic, aren't they? They all positive and that, and good songs, good fun, good times. Some people don't like them, but you know what? It's their loss, isn't it? There's things I don't like, but Nickelback is not one of them. So yeah. Next one, Wayne from Delaware. Hello, Wayne. What is your favourite board game? Trivial Pursuit. I feel like it's a level playing field for everybody. It's Trivial Pursuit. It's like, there's questions where people just should not know the answer, and it's just like Snakes and Ladders is like irritating. Monopoly's just causes arguments, and infuriation, and Trivial Pursuit doesn't so much. Just go, well, I would have known the answers, and you can relax on that, can't you? So there you go. Trivial Pursuit is my favourite. Next one, we've got Jane from Brazil. Hello, Jane. Do you like Formula One? Yes and no. I'd say it's interesting. Like science is interesting, but I don't want to go and listen to a lecture. You know what I mean? Like all the ins and outs and all the thinking behind the cars and all that is like, whoa, crazy, right? I just don't want to go and watch it. It's too much of like one-sided. Feels like, oh, and they're in the lead, and they will be for the next 2 hours. Oh, something gone wrong in the pit stop, but oh fuck, it doesn't matter, they're half an hour in front. So yeah, probably not actually from my reaction. I respect it, but I just don't enjoy it. Yes, and last one we got Joe from Zimbabwe. Hello again. Constant question asker on the show. Appreciate it. Best flavour of crisps. Interesting. Ooh, best flavour of crisp. But you know what? I think I've always said, best flavour of crisp is quite simply, it's ready salted, isn't it? And I'll tell you why. It's because it's the original one. It's so perfect. It's not necessarily like, oh, that's but there's no argument with it. It's so all round perfect. It might not be like, oh well, it's blowing my mind, how admit it. But you put ready salted out, I was asking if people go, what flavour is that? It's ready salted, fine, not a problem. You start putting other flavours out, cheese and onion, oh I don't really like that. Prawn cocktail, ugh. I like prawn cocktail. Other people don't like prawn cocktail. They get weird about it. Smoky bacon. Oh, I'm not sure about that one. Ready salted is just crisp with the salt on it. I think lovely. Job done. You got to think with you. Yeah. It's like, no. So yes, that was it. And that was your question. So yes, it's been good. It's been good to have the cup back again. Hello, cup. Just realised how weird that was. There might be someone watching this going, what the fuck is he doing? Saying hello to my cup. That's what I do in my spare time. But yes, it's time for my final thinking point. What I'm going to leave you with till next week. And that is simply, don't get so worked up about this sick and lockdown, whatever. Like, don't, just chill. Just remember, just think of some stuff you're going to look forward to doing afterwards. Don't worry about goal setting and oh, I'm going to just chill. Continue doing what you're doing. Just fuck it off for a bit. You know what I mean? Relax. Talk to some people on Zoom, but don't make a big deal about it. Just have some you time. Yeah? I don't mean look at like pictures of like goats or ewes. Ewes? No, they're sheep, aren't they? Well done. Just rather your animal expert in, isn't it? Yeah, get some ewe time. Study up on sheeps, and that's my advice for the coming week. Study up on some sheeps, and I will see you next time at Sunday 7 PM for Go On My Sunday. Woo!